That was my shoe.
Okay. 3,
Uh-huh.
acts of service. Doing something for your spouse that you know they would like. Cooking a meal, washing dishes, vacuuming floors are all acts of service. Okay? It's not you, it's about the consumer, Keli Green.
I don't care.
Okay? Well, we know where Keli Green's button is,
What
people.
kids are for. You
We
tell
know where
them
her
to
button
do
is,
that.
people. We know where it is.
So you can get it. Thank you for doing something you're supposed to do.
Sure.
I
4,
don't get it.
quality time.
Yes, I agree.
By which I mean giving your spouse your undivided attention. I'm guilty of this.
Undivided.
I'm guilty of that. Taking a walk together or sitting on a couch with the TV off,
Mm-hmm.
talking and listening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Physical touch, holding hands, hugging, kissing, sexual intercourse, and all are all expressions of love.
Yeah, but you said that public displays of affection, which is what I like, not necessarily the deep kissing and stuff, but holding hands and stuff, walking. You said that that's what people ain't supposed to be together do.
No. What I said was those, I always have an apprehension to those because when I was growing up, my mother, when we would be out, because she was going through problems in her own relationship, would point to people who were making out or showing affection in public and saying, and she would say, whenever people are like that, that's when they with somebody else's man or somebody else's woman. So
And they with
basically,
somebody they ain't supposed to
they
be
cheating.
with.
So that, but that is what I was talking about earlier. With things that your parents did, things that your parents
That
do
is
to
too
affect
cute,
you
though.
as an adult.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you just it feels
So you
weird.
didn't grow out of it.
Somewhat.
Oh, okay.
I can
That's
hold
cool.
it. I can hold your finger
Okay.
for limited times in the shadows.
Mm-mm.
But that's it. It is. You gotta understand. That was not how. You know, I didn't grow up in an affectionate household,
Mhm.
so it was affectionate in its own way, but not in that manner. Some things were, off the table. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I can.
It's a little weird. We'll get into the Vision's childhood later. We won't get into it now. But that's a funny. Again, that's a funny quirk about me. Now that's different because that's a quirk.
Okay.
Okay, and it's something I will work on. That's different than I don't flat out refuse it. I'm just uncomfortable with it.
Very uncomfortable.
But I should get props for at least trying.
Yeah, thank you for trying, Division.
But now your love language doesn't necessarily have to be one or the other. One
no.
might be prevalent, but you can have a combination of all of them, or 2 or 3.
I'm like the thoughtful kind
You are.
because if I'm out, excuse me, if I'm out and I see something that I like for someone else, I have no problem with giving that gift to that certain person because
Right.
I'm just thoughtful. I just say, oh, so-and-so would like this, or my husband would love this, and my husband would look nice in that.
Right.
And I just pick it up. But I learned that from my mother as well.
Sure.
And she still does that to this day. She sees something, she's like, oh.
And you liked that as a child when you saw your mother doing it, so you wanted to
And
do it
then
as well.
seeing the smile on my dad's face,
Okay.
it's like a surprise.
It is.
Yeah.
I enjoy it every time you do it for me. Thank you, Mama. Shout out. But I challenge you to take this time and sit down and find out each other's love language. Because you might be surprised.
You might be surprised.
You might be surprised that where they feel your love, but you might be loving your partner incorrectly or not fully. And for one simple reason, we just never took the time or realized we had to take the time to sit down and find out how you want to be loved. That's part of that accept me for me. That has nothing to do with who you are. Actually, that shows you a hell of a person, that you're willing to meet somebody on their level to make them the happiest they could be. Because that's what you should do in a relationship. Point blank.
Point blank. Period.
Point blank.
Point blank, period.
Now, when y'all ain't there communicating and y'all gonna start arguing, because y'all gonna get into something, make sure you're not arguing over a habit. There's who you are, and then there's habits. Some are good, some are bad. A lot of us get into fights over not wanting to change a habit. Habits. Remember, we're supposed to live a life together. You're supposed to have my back 100%. I'm supposed to have your back 100%. We are allies and we are teammates against everybody. Because at the end of the day, it's only going to be you and I. Kids grow up, move on. Dogs run away.
They leave with the kids.
Life moves on and changes.
Yeah.
But who do you have with you? You got that someone special. Y'all gotta remember that. Y'all gotta remember that. You gotta take care of kids and run households and all that. But you two have made a commitment to each other. That all needs when it comes to the opposite sex are fulfilled by you. Good and bad. And ugly.
And it's gonna get real ugly out there, people.
Real ugly, so.
Because the beauty supplies is closing.
Hey.
Can't get my lashes.
And I don't want no, hey, look, if y'all name y'all kids in 9 months Corona, I'm gonna stick my head in the oven. Are we naming your kids Corona?
Don't name the kids Corona.
There's gonna be a lot of Corona babies, boy, because once again, y'all washing your hands, but y'all refuse to use rubbers. So there's gonna be a lot of Corona babies in 9 months.
Oh my God, Corona babies.
But we appreciate y'all understanding that we had to cut us a little half an hour show. We're gonna miss that half an hour, but we both do got a lot of work to do because we both are essential personnel. But don't worry, we're gonna have the video up on YouTube, of course. We're gonna have it up on the podcast app, and just for the hell of it, we had a pretty good show last week. We might go ahead and do a watch party, just for the hell of it.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? But we love y'all, man. Thank y'all for taking the time out of your schedule each and every week. Our goal is to always give you something that you didn't have when you came here, right, Keli Green?
You're exactly right.
Like this picture here that we put up. Y'all might think that's cheesy. I love that picture because I love her and she loves me. And how we feel, we want you to feel. We're not perfect, but we trying. And we think we get it. You know what I mean? And we want y'all to get it. That it's really not as hard as everybody makes it out to be. It's simple. It's just 1,000% caring about another person. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how rough it gets, you will always go back to that place that makes both of you happiest. You just gotta both look at each other and say, you know what? Let's cut the shit. And let's get back to loving. Let's get back to doing what we was doing. Some of y'all might not be able to do that. And that might mean that some of y'all are not meant to be together. Oh, thank you, Beth Farmer. Thank you. Beth Farmer said it was a good show. Beth Farmer is one of our executive producers because she's been here from the beginning. So she said, other than that thing where she agreed with Keli Green, she said, then we believe it. It was a good show. We appreciate it. And the energy y'all give us is what gives us the energy to give y'all a show.
Thank you.
And to really want to help. That's what we want to do. We want to help. We want to inform. We want to make you laugh. But we want to help everybody out there. And don't worry, I know we talk about relationships, but next week we're going to get into single people. Because there's single people that watch us. And we're going to get into that. Because single people, we don't need to be excluding them all the time. But they need some stuff too. How to get over a breakup, how to get your groove back, all that good stuff. And we'll get into more relationship stuff because I want to get into this habit thing next week.
Okay.
And what is a habit and what is part of us. Because you don't want to lose who you are. You don't want to lose your identity. But understand that when you're with somebody else, your identity changes. It's y'all now.
It's y'all.
It's y'all.
You're one.
Your power couple. F everybody else. Because for real, it's F everybody that ain't you. Shout out to Game of Thrones people. F them if they ain't us. F them if they ain't us. That sounds a little crass, and some of you are saved and everything. So you can fill in whatever words you want.
This show.
But it's you against the world. Act like it. That's your apocalypse partner right there. Y'all two gonna be killing zombies together. Y'all don't need to be arguing about he said, she said, when y'all got The Walking Dead coming at you with Negan and all that kind of stuff, okay? Shout out to The Walking Dead. Me and Keli Green caught up with 2 seasons in like a day and a half. But hit us on YouTube, Impulse Internet Radio. You can see past episodes. You can see this episode shortly. You can always go to the Facebook page and see a bunch of past episodes. You can go to our personal page and see our lives. And we'll be having replays on Impulse Internet Radio, but we do have wonderful playlists during the week, reggae, rap, R&B, some rock, all kinds of stuff out there for you. Good listening music just to groove you. Download the app, Live 365, at your Apple Store or your Google Play stores. Okay, you can have us with you all the time. You can just set it and forget it.
Set it and forget
If you
it.
can't watch it, if you got to be cooking for your man or your woman or doing toes or massages or whatever, you know, then hey,
And eyelashes.
put us in. Yeah, there you go. Put us in your earbuds. But Keli Green, I enjoyed this again, baby.
Thank you. I enjoyed this as well.
Bear Farmer said, "Look at me and my." Shout out to Maritza. I'm sorry that you couldn't travel, but I know you're gonna travel soon. You deserve it. Bear Farmer said, "Look at you with your Barry White voice." We ain't doing that, Bear Farmer. We gotta get to work. Ain't no time for that now. We gotta help the people during the coronavirus. But stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe.
Check on your neighbor, like we said. If your neighbor don't got it and you got it, then they should have it too. Look out for each other. This is the time we come together, not move apart, people.
Oh, yeah.
Keli Green lost it again.
Oh, Lord.
Well, all right, y'all. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
And, you know, again, DM us. Y'all been DMing us. Y'all been emailing us. We appreciate it. And whenever you want to see something or talk about something, we'd love to do it.
Wash your hands.
See you next week.
Blueprint Radio Podcast. Tuesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Social commentary with the comedic twist. Breaking news, celebrity gossip, relationship issues, and everything in between. The Vision. Keli Green and Sneaky P. Broadcasting live, Impulse Internet Radio, live365.com. But on Facebook at Impulse Internet Radio, and of course on IG at the Blueprint Radio Show. Now sit back and be entertained, cuz